waiting for you to come and try.
Yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, fantastic. But my English is poor, and every day I try to, improve my English, but I think I don't improving, but I try. I'm eager to learn English.
Yeah, well, you can only get better by practice.
Yeah, I guess so, but but it's not improving my accent. And how do I become a fluency speaker? Actually, I am to speak like, native speaker, and I know speak fluently. So how do I do that?
Well, so I would suggest, like, if you want to improve your accent, the main thing you need to focus on is learning the different vowel sounds and consonant sounds in English because the where we make vowel sounds is slightly different than if your native language, are you Bengali?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so the vowel sounds that you have in Bengali are slightly different than in
Yeah.
like American English. I'm only talking about American English. So it would probably be good to do some pronunciation training. Um, and you can do that a few different ways. I always recommend doing like minimal pairs, so two words that sound similar but are different, and then try repeating the words you hear back. Um, it will feel really weird at first when you try pronouncing those words because you're using your mouth in a different way.
Yeah.
But it's important to try. Even if your mouth starts to feel very tired, it's okay. That
You
happens
mean you
in
mean IPA, International Phonetic Alphabets? I should
mhm.
study about that? Oh, I
I
see.
would suggest it, yeah.
Oh, it's
You
really
just need
hard
to,
to study.
yeah, you just need to learn the English IPA. And then, so for example, I think Wikipedia has um, Wikipedia has some articles about it, and you can play the different sounds from there. And practice like when you see a new English word, look at the IPA, play the sound, and try to repeat it with that sound. Um, some people also suggest shadowing when watching movies and TV shows. I would just be careful of slang or just the way people are saying things.
You mean imitate them. So,
Yeah.
you speak like I understand what you speak, but when I watch movies, Hollywood movies or English movies, I don't understand well. Why does it happen to me?
I think it's because, well, I speak a bit slowly during my live stream. If I speak at a normal speed or with a small mumble, because sometimes, you don't speak clearly, but other people understand, so it's not a problem. I always suggest when people watch Hollywood movies to watch with subtitles because it will help you catch the words you don't hear. Of course, it's important for some fluency or just regular understanding to catch the key words that people say. Like, I can get generally what's happening in a Bollywood movie, for example, because I'm listening for key words. And then I fill in the context. But if I want to know the full sentence, I should be reading the subtitles while they speak. And the more you read subtitles, the easier it will be to read and watch at the same time.
Yeah, it's quite easy.
Yeah, like I don't understand when people say that reading subtitles and watching is difficult because I'm now so used to
It's
it.
not.
Yeah. Um, but I think it's okay if you're having a hard time with the movie sometimes because it's natural. The way actors speak is for native speakers. If they spoke slowly like me, other native speakers might get slightly bored because they're like, why are they talking like that? um, they're talking
I
so
think,
slow.
yeah, I think native speaker often use like contraction,
Yeah, we use a lot of contractions. There is a good YouTube channel, Rachel's English. Have you heard of her?
Yeah, I do.
She does a lot she's made a lot of videos about contractions and how the words kind of join together in the sentence when we are speaking. So
Yeah.
I always really recommend listening to her because I think that will be, I mean, you said you have watched her videos?
Yeah, I watched her video. Yeah, some videos I already watched.
Yeah, I think they're very good, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's really good. Yeah.
And that way, too, you can always mimic how she is showing the sentence, and that will make your speech sound more fluent as well.
Yeah, well, well said. So where are you from? You're from the USA. Where in USA do you live?
Me?
Yeah,
I live in Colorado.
Colorado.
Hmm.
Is it near to California?
Not really. I mean, it's maybe a 2 hour flight, but by car it will take you more than a day.
Oh, is it getting colder outside?
Yeah, it's becoming autumn, so it's getting much more cool during the day, but it's a nice temperature.
So you mentioned you are an English teacher. So are you an English teacher in your country or in different country?
I only teach, I mean, I could become an ESL teacher here, but I don't want to work as a teacher in the US. um, yeah.
What is different between teacher and tutor?
A tutor is usually a personal tutor. So they
Oh, I
only
see.
work with 1, 2, 3, or 4 other students maybe in one time. Yeah. I think in South Asia, a lot of people talk about going to tuitions.
Yeah.
So for us, we would think of when you go to a tuition with, say, 2 other people and one teacher, that teacher is a tutor.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So when I speak to native speaker, I shaking. I'm shaking. So I'm afraid to speak with native speaker. So what do you think about my English? I think I'm a beginner and I need to more improve on my accent.
What? I don't.
Yeah.
If you are a beginner, I would say you are a high beginner. But I would actually say you are low intermediate. Yeah. Low to mid intermediate. I don't think you are a beginner. Because if you are a beginner, I think your questions would be different.
So you understand me well.
Oh, yeah, 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 definitely.
So how do I become a fluency speaker? Like if someone asks me, could you please explain it in 2 or 3 minutes? So I cannot do that. So how do I improve my fluency? Like, if someone asks me, could you please explain about it in 2 minutes? Like, see the picture and explain about it in 2 minutes. It's really difficult for
Oh,
me. Then I say, I cannot do
um,
that. I'm not able to explain.
I think you can do it. I think you are overthinking. Like, if I show you a picture in the newspaper, all you have to do is say, okay, there's a man standing beside the car. The car was hit by another car. The man is wearing a blue shirt. Blah, 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 blah.
Hmm.
I think you are thinking too much about it.
I need to think in Bengali first, then I should translate into English.
No, you should think in English. Try to think in English. When you are walking around your house, try looking at things and saying, like, this is a cup, this is the bathroom. I'm going to take a shower now. But don't think in Bengali, think in English.
Yeah. Some people says you should think in Bengali first, then translate into English. That will be easy for you.
It will make it more difficult for you to use your English. And in my opinion, it will confuse your brain because your brain is thinking first in Bengali and using Bengali grammar. And so when you try to translate it, you are still trying to think about the grammar. You are not naturally forming the sentence.
Yeah, I say that's right. I guess so.
Yeah. So I would say try your best to think in English. It will become easier.
Yeah, I think so. It was really nice talking to you, and thank you for having me on your stage.
I'm so
I think I
happy you
need to go
finally
off the
came.
right now.
See? You did it one time. You can do it again.
Yeah, you know, I raised my hand before, 3 or 4 days ago, but you accept me, but I was afraid to speak to you. You know,
See? You can do it. I believe in you.
thank you. I appreciate your compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to encourage you so that you can do better and better and better.
Yeah, you're so kind to everyone, I think. So have a good day. Bye.
Bye.